Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Michael of Planner Time with Michael. Thank you all so much for joining me today. In today's video, we are going to be planning in my big sized vertical layout happy planner that I use as a catch-all planner, meaning I put everything in here. It's not dedicated to one specific area, it just holds everything. And this is for the week of August 18th through the 24th. And for this spread, I wanted something bright. And I was looking at this and I realized I've never used this book, Bright Florals by Keleva Plan. Now, this is an older book. This is from 2021. So, yeah, I thought I would give this book a try and see. So, and I thought I would just start at the beginning. This has a lot of boxes in it. You have the bullets if you wanted to do a bulleted list. You have these like decorative boxes as well as these, but these have an area to write in. You have more bullets, some smaller box stickers. Then you have the larger ones. I like to use this size for gratitude. Then you have a lot more boxes here. And then you have this page of florals. I kind of wish there were 2 pages of these, though, instead of 1. And then you get all of these hexagon-shaped stickers, and then you go into a new theme. So I thought I would just start with this first one. Again, I wish there was more of this because there are a ton of these stickers, but there's only a few of these, so. But anyway, let's just start using it, shall we? And I'm going to try and maneuver some things around here. Okay, so I thought for this, I would just start with 2 of these stickers. Like I'm thinking this large sticker up in this corner, and then this one down in the lower right-hand corner. So why don't we go ahead and pick this sticker up. Okay, and why don't we just go ahead and put this one in this. Now I could go here, but I don't know, I'm thinking here, and I may use a long box sticker for the sidebar. We will have to see how the inside of the spread goes. So there is that one. That looks nice there. And then, like I said, I'm going to take this one, I think. So let's take this big sticker and let's put this one down here in this corner and see what happens. So let's see, I kind of want to fit it right into the corner and then kind of try and guide it. So hopefully that is straight. So let's see, sorry about my reach. Let's see, so those stickers aren't, I mean, they're larger, but they're not huge. So we can keep going, but I like the way that looks so far. Okay. So now, and I do have some of these, but again, I'm probably going to want to save most of these. Like these 2 I'll save for another spread. And possibly, maybe I can use one of each of these in this spread. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know about these. I've never used these kinds of stickers, so I'm probably going to stick with these boxes for now. But let's see what we're going to do. So what? Okay, let's go. Well, I don't want to necessarily put a decorative sticker here because I have this big sticker here. So maybe I could do, I don't know, maybe like a box in here. Let's see. And then I have to think, am I going to do lines? I'm probably going to draw lines. I don't know about every day. I mean, I could put them here. I've said it before, I really don't like lines next to lines. For me, I'm not crazy on the way that looks. So if I do lines every day, I'd have to put one here. But I don't need them every day, but I just might put lines here because that way it might break some of this up. I have to think. Let's just go ahead and let's just put lines there because if I stop, y'all, to think about this, I'll be thinking about it for the rest of the day. And I do have other things I want to get done today. So let's start. I think, like I said, I'm just going to put lines here. And now, do we want the checklist? I mean, do we want, these boxes to use as a checklist? I don't think so. I used to use them a lot. I really don't use them a lot anymore because I feel like once I put the lines, then I can use it as a checklist or I can use it, just to write on. Whereas if I put the boxes, then I have to use it as a checklist. So I think we're going to just leave it like that. And then what? I could put lines here and here. But then this is like, okay, what do I do down here? I'm not crazy about putting like a box here. I could do a couple bullets. Or what I could do is what I used to do a lot is put like a smaller box here with a couple bullets there. I just might do that. I might put a smaller box here with a couple dots there. Why not? Now, do I want to use one of these with the floral decorations, or do I want to use a plain one? Let's just go for it. Let's take one of these and let's put this one. Maybe, is that somewhat even, somewhat straight? And I used to do this a lot. I kind of stopped doing it, but I like it. Like, that way, and I think I'm just going to do 2 dots. Like, I think I'll do one here, or 2 bullets, one there. And let's do one right here. What was I going to say? Oh, this way, it's very versatile. Like, I could write something I did that day and then 2 things I, have to get done. Or I could write a quote in here, what I think about it. I could, even if I have nothing else to write gratitude and put 2 things. So it's very versatile, and I kind of like the way that looks. Okay, so now I'm thinking a box in here. Let's just get some wax paper because I just want to kind of move it around and see. Now, again, do we want the box with the floral? I hope this is all in frame. Do we want a box with the floral frame, or do we want just a plain box? What do we think? Well, where are the rest of the boxes? Okay, they are, I think the larger boxes. Oh, here. What do we think? I'm thinking possibly one without. So let's try it. Like, I'm thinking, okay, let's just put this on the paper, wax paper. So if I would do that, then what? I could still put lines here. And then maybe, what? I could move this up here. Put like that little floral in here. But see, the problem, if I use that little floral, that's the only one. Like, I'm thinking this or this one. That's the only one because then I wanted to save these for another spread and one of each of these. So, not quite sure. But, I mean, I could put it like that, but I kind of want to do this, I'm thinking. So, if we put that there, then I could put lines down here. Do we have a box? What are we going to do up there? Let's look at these. Do we have... I don't want to put one of these bigger boxes here because it's not going to fit. Plus, I mean, I could take this and turn it. I could always do that too. Like, I could put this here. Let's take one just to see. Do we have more of those? I just want to make sure I don't use, like, we have that one. And this one. Okay, so we do. So what if I take this one? And let's see. See, this is the beauty of the wax paper. Because you can move things around and, reposition things easy before you. So if I were to do this, or I could put this one here and this one. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to like that there, honestly. But I was thinking something like that. And then maybe bringing this one in here. What do we think about that? I don't know if I like that, though. You know what I'm thinking? Good, because I don't. Just kidding. Why don't we just go ahead and put some lines in here? So I might just put lines every day. I mean, why not? But at least if I put the lines here now, then that gives me, I can work around it. So it kind of gives me, I don't know if I want to say a base, but you know what I mean? So I have that there. So then I'm really thinking that pink box in here. So let's just take this and let's just put this either in here, or do we want to bring it up here? I'm thinking I might just stay inside the boxes this week. You know what? Why not? So if we put that one there, we have that there, because maybe some people don't like it outside the lines. Maybe they want it in. So I don't think that looks bad. Now, it's just up here. I don't know if I want that, or like if I want to do this situation over here. I am going to have some white space in here. I can always write on there, or I could put lines here, like put a set of lines here, and then I don't want a box next to a box like that. I could put this box down here. Actually, put lines. What did I say? Let's do that. Let's put a set of lines in here. And try not to overanalyze things in your planner, especially if you're new to planning, and because it can turn you right off. Like, sometimes I analyze everything so much that I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to do it now. And it's supposed to be fun. So just go with it. And remember, it's only 1 week. If you don't like it, you don't have to look at it again. Okay, so we have that there. That's not too bad. And then what I think I'm going to do is, see, now this one I don't want there, I don't think, because I have that. Let's just see. Let's do this over in here, why don't we? The only other thing now I'm thinking is this is highly functional. Like, this spread has tons of function in it, because writing, like everywhere there's writing. So I'm going to have to write a lot this week. But that's okay. Why don't I take just, let's see, just a plain, maybe this plain green one? Why don't we take that one? And why don't we put that one, I'm thinking, right here? Or should we do another decorative one and then a plain? Maybe we'll do that. Let's table that. And let's get another, and when I say decorative, I don't even know if that's what you call it, but I mean like this. So let's see. Come on. Now, if I take it, that's the only other one that size. So do I really want to use that one? I don't think so. So let's go back to my original idea. Let's take this one. Let's put this one maybe like so. And then let's take 2 more bullets and put them over in here. Now I use the yellow and the pink. I'm not going to worry, I don't think, about colors because, you know, they're all going to go together. So let's just, you know what? Let's take this pink. So we'll do one there. And maybe this lighter one. Again, I'm not going to worry about color too much. Because like I said, because if you look at all these colors are in this floral sticker. So we're good. Now, what are we doing down here? I could do another box, which I think I'm going to do. Do we want this one? We just might. Y'all, I'm going to have to do a heck of a lot of writing. Or should I see if I can find a black quote? Let me see if I can get a quote for down here. Okay, this is Black Quotes Volume 2 by Amber Plans Her Day. And I'm thinking, because, like I said, I have a ton of space in here to write. So I don't need another box there. So let's see if there's a larger sticker that would pretty much fill the small steps every day. I like that. Small steps every day. You never fail until you stop trying. I like the small steps every day. So let's take this one out, shall we? If I can get it out. Let's, without mangling it. Okay, so let's take that one out. And let's put this over here because I'm probably going to use another one now on the other side. And let's take this one. And what if we put that one right there? Small steps every day. I like that, and it kind of breaks things up a little bit. There's a whole lot of function happening in here, so, and I may even put a couple bullets here because I feel like this space is empty. But let's do something. Let's go to the other side, shall we? So I'm filming this on Sunday. I'm really hoping to get a few more videos filmed today. That way during the week it's not as hectic. So I have here, here, and here. So I'm thinking lines either here or here. If I put them here, I could do a gratitude box here. Because remember, I am going to do a gratitude box. I could do it here. I have to think. And then when I do lines, I'm not sure quite how to explain it. But it's like, now that I have one on every level, like I think of these three as levels, so to speak. So I have one at each height or each level here. So I'm going to want to do that here. And on this side, I'm limited to these boxes because I took this up. So it's probably going to be like here and here or here and here. So I have to think, okay, so if I did it lines here, 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 and here maybe. And then maybe the big, I think I'm going to put lines here. Let's just go for it and see what happens. This week I think is going to be a very clean spread. Like this feels to me very clean and neat. So let's finish this up. So if I put those lines there, like I said, here, 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 and here, or here, here, here. No, I got to get one down here. So this has to go down here. So let's just put these lines in here, shall we? I should just finish the lines right now, shouldn't I? So let's draw these. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get a few videos filmed. I have some more Ollie's hauls to film. And I think I have a Dollar Tree. I haven't been to Dollar Tree lately as much. So there, maybe here and here. Or here and here. No, because then I have a line, and I don't want that. So let's just put these here. So we will put this set of lines here. So yeah, I'm hoping to get some videos, at least get them filmed, so that during the week I don't have to worry about filming. I can just edit and, you know, upload. And then let's finish these here. So we will see, but I do have some more, like I said, Ollie's hauls I have to film. At some point, I would like to make some bookmarks. I would like to make... I just watched Sasha from Positively Papercraft. Sasha, if you're watching, I absolutely love her channel. I could listen to her talk all day long. I love her channel. But she does a lot of haul videos. But she just did a craft with me, or a crafting video, making shadow boxes. And I have to try them because I think they're gorgeous. Like, she made them gorgeous. So now, I can either put the gratitude box here or here. And I'm really leaning towards here because those are the only spaces I have for them. So let's figure out which box we want to use. So we have these three, and I think that might be it. Yeah. So which one do we want? A big hit of the floral. Now on this side, all I have is this floral. I don't really have a big hit of it. So I'm not sure I want to do something like this or this. So I'm thinking just this one. So let's take this one. But yeah, I was tickled to pieces when I saw her. She watched one of my videos and responded. I was so excited. I'm I was over the moon. But like I said, she started these, or she showed how she made these shadow boxes, and I must try it. Okay, now this, I'm not going to worry about whiting out the line underneath. I'm just going to put that down, and it's all right. Because once you write in it, you won't see it anyway. And, you know, that to me is no biggie. It used to be, but I'm like, no more. Okay, so let's keep her going. So we have that there. So what are we going to do here? It's a good question. Now, I could do one of these here. I'm thinking a box sticker, like a big box sticker here. So let's do that. Do I have any more stickers pulled? Oh, I have this one. Do we want to use that one or what? Do we want to use a plain Jane one? Well, let's see. We might want to use a plain one because we did on the others. Let's take, I love this pink color. This, like, to me, it's like a hot pink. Love it. What did I say now? This here or this here? I'm thinking this one here, maybe. Let's just put this one here and go from there. So yeah, I'm hoping, like I said, to get some videos filmed. I don't know. Let's see what happens. If I quit yammering and quit being indecisive and just put stickers down. Let's see. Oh, and another quote. I got to put a quote somewhere. Okay. So where do we want a quote? Things are flying. It's on the bottom on the other side, so I'm thinking here or here. Let's take a look at this business. So we have the quote here. So I don't want it here. I'm thinking here or maybe even here. Actually thinking up here. Well, either way, we're going to do this business here. So let's get a smaller box. So let's get this here. And let's put this here. And I can always watch too, like write what I'm watching. See, I was thinking watching TV and I was going to say that at the same time. And, you know, what I'm watching on TV. Like lately, I've been watching a lot of Three's Company. I love that show. It's just, to me, it's so nostalgic and I love it. So let's just put one right there. And let's just get another one. The color doesn't matter. So let's just grab this one and put one there. But yeah, Three's Company. I love that show. Sanford and Son. A lot of the older shows I like. Okay. So, things are falling. Let's not, come on now. Okay. So we have that there. So now, do I want this here again? And a quote here. Now, see, I held off because now I'm thinking the quote here because it kind of breaks things up in here. So let's get another quote for right in here. And I saw one, didn't I? Like a longer, you know, one that would fit in there. I think I did. Where was it? There was another quote I said, or maybe I didn't say it out loud. Never give up. Maybe that was it. In here, never give up, because that would fit. What's this one? Small steps every day. So we have never give up. Let's keep that there. Aim high, dream bigger. We have that there. Follow your dreams. Let's see. I'm thinking never give up. So let's take that one. Possibly. Anybody else sometimes have problems getting stickers out of books, or is it just me? Should be using my Pokey tool. Hello, that's one of the reasons I made it. And I'm not using it. Jeez Louise. And what did I say? Right in here, right? Because okay, come on. Hopefully that's crooked, but you know what? It's staying. It's fine. Never give up. Oh, that looks nice. And like I said, it's very, very clean. It's like, how do I say? Because there's really no decoration. I mean, it's purely function. So this might be a challenge using it this week. And maybe just do another one of these up here. And then call it a day. So let's get another one. Now I used the green on this side. Do we want to use that? If there even is one. Or do we want to just use a different... You know what? I'm just going to go with this yellow one. So let's just take that one. And I closed the book now, and I realized I shouldn't have because I got to get some bullets out of there. But let's put this here. Okay. And we will put a couple bullets here. So let's just take this pink one. So yeah, I have some Ollie's Halls. I have, like I said, I think a Dollar Tree. Eventually I'd like to make that shadow box and make like some bookmarks. And I have an idea. I want to make like a notebook for school and use some of that scrap paper that I hauled the other day, like maybe put it as the laminated for the front and back covers, and then maybe even make dividers out of it. Okay, so let's see, what do we think? I'm not crazy on it just because it's very clean. You know, everything's in the boxes, but you know, if you're a functional person and you need a lot of space to write, look at this. Plenty of space. There's not a lot of decoration in here. There's a lot of white space here and here, which even during the week, you know, when you do your spread, you don't have to complete it. You know, when you go to decorate it, you can always, you know, add stickers throughout the week as you go. So don't feel like you got to do it once, it's done, and then you write in it. You know, you can change it, you can add to it as you go. Okay, let me go ahead and put it on the discs, and I'll be back quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, I'm back, and I went ahead, put it on the discs, and let's do the grand reveal. Of course, I added something. You probably know what it is already, but let's see. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, and presto. What do we think? Do you see what I added? All I did was take my mild liners, and I went over the lines. For me, I like the way that looks. I like the way it makes things pop. Before, it was just... Even now, it's, like I said, even though I keep saying very, very clean, so I got to kind of mess it up. But it's funny because when I put it on the discs and when I was looking, you know, lining it up, making sure everybody could see it, I always forget that there's quotes down here, and I love this. Keep discovering who you are meant to be. I think that is an awesome quote. I really like that. So, anywho, I hope you enjoyed this video. I always hope to provide some entertainment, some inspiration along the way. If you like this video, please hit that like button as well as leave a comment in the comment section. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell. My channel's growing. I can see 2,600 in the near future. I'm really hoping to hit 3,000 by the end of this year. So let's see if we can make it happen. Let's come together. Please hit that subscribe button. And if you did, I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who watches my videos, leaves comments in the comment section. I really do appreciate it. So thank you again for watching. I hope everybody has a fantastic week. And I look forward to seeing you soon in another video. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.